Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week number 3 of Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes. I want to say it's week 3. You say it's
Yeah.
week
It
6?
is.
It
Yes.
is week 3. We haven't had that many weeks yet, I can lose track. Shows how absent-minded I am. So, we've got our returning cast. We have got Jack back.
Hello.
Everyone say hooray. And he has a microphone as well.
E.
Which means no more looking at that chat in horrible 720p. Which is horrific, by the way. It blurred out so much. So, before we get underway, we need to deal with some things here. Because, Jack, you have come back to us. And sadly, the world has carried on without you. So, we need to do your living expenses for the past several days. Should be a nice, quick, easy thing to do. Let's say we get the right book up. So you'd think I'd have this ready in time, but I don't. Where's it gone? I've actually lost the page. I had it bookmarked and I've lost it. There we go. Equipment, and I need to scroll on through to lifestyle expenses. So, you've been in town for 6 days.
How much gold did that cost?
Well, this is what we need to go on to. So, there are several levels that you can have your lifestyle at. You could be wretched, in which case it doesn't cost you anything. Squalid is 1 silver. Poor is 2 silver. Modest is a gold. Comfortable is 2 gold. Wealthy is 4 gold. And aristocratic is 10 gold minimum.
Definitely not that. I guess
Yeah.
modest.
Let's see what was modest described as. Yeah, keeps you out the slums and ensures that you can maintain your equipment. You live in a nicer part of town, renting a room in a boarding house, inn, or a temple.
Alright, that or the one below it.
Or poor, so you're just going without comfort, so a simple bed with a straw mattress as opposed to a feather one.
Actually, that sounds better.
Yeah, cool. So mark off 6 times 2 is 12 silver pieces off your character sheet.
I have 0 silver pieces.
It'll be
I have
deducted
25
from your
gold,
gold.
though.
So it's 10 silver to a gold.
And you want 12
Yeah.
silver pieces. So I've got 23 gold and 8 silver now.
Yep, that sounds very right in my head. With that, let's recap on what happened last week then. Now we've done with all the housekeeping and stuff, unless there was anything you specifically wanted to do over the past 6 days whilst you've been milling about.
I don't think so. How we left it, weren't we betting against them in the ring? And that was literally
Yeah, I lost
how it
5 gold
ended.
on you, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you
I was
went
meaning
against
Jack,
me.
to be honest. Like, what was Jack doing the 6 days whilst you guys were milling about town? And you were milling.
Yeah, I don't imagine I was doing very much. Do my HP or do my hit points come back because they're
Yeah.
at 4 for some reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, your hit points will be back at full.
I don't imagine I'm doing much.
Alright then. So, to recap from last time, for those that are catching up to this week, last week the guys took on several jobs at once. Debated to do one involving a dragonborn to the west of the city of Earthwall. They dealt with it, they've learnt about the prime dragons and everything else and some history of the world. Left that be, they met the Tenorok clan, which is what Chris Balasaar is belonging to. And then they came back to town, had a drink at the Carpenter's Arms, and Adam won a fight in the ring with blades. I think that's a fair summation, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, and I annoyed the dragons.
Yeah, the Dragonborns got very upset at you. Surprised Chris hasn't tried to murder you yet.
It wasn't my fault.
It was your
Told you
fault.
not to open your mouth.
All I said was hi.
And so, I'm going to reveal something nice for you guys, because I got really bored in the intervening weeks. Well, intervening days, rather. So, normally we've been using this map for the Carpenter's Arms. If I bring you all across to here,
A shiny map.
I give you Earth Wall to scale.
God, you've done the village.
This took me about 2 hours to map in properly. So, yeah, at the top end of the town there's the forge, that's where you can buy your arms, the barracks to buy your recruits when you upgrade it. You got the general stores, you have the message board. All the various houses are scattered about. You've got the 2 pubs. And over on the west side of the city there's the apothecary, the library, the shrine, and the town hall.
How edgy is the spider's fangs, by the way?
I was just wondering that.
Don't blame me, that was a 7th Sanctum random roll. I needed a pub name and I couldn't think of one, it just gave me the spider's
That
fangs.
where all the cool rogues hang out.
Might well do. So anyway, you guys are currently here at the Carpenter's Arms. And it's lovely HD, 6-bit colour glory. And for now, Jack, I've dropped you in the bar because it's a lot easier. And we're just going to literally pick off from where we left last week. So, Adam got challenged by a gentleman by the name of Lord Maxwell to a duel with swords. Adam won, unsurprisingly, wielding a great sword versus a short sword. He's got the reach and the hammer blow to land it. And what's happened now is everyone's sort of gone back to the drinks, everyone's settled down. Maxwell's gone off with a massive gouge in his arm. And I'll just hand the floor to you guys. What are you going to do now?
Go and check the job board, I suppose.
Yeah, I still need more money because I want to upgrade slightly.
Yeah, well, the job board still hasn't changed much from yesterday for you guys in-game. So there's still a couple of problems. Some of the general stores were looking for goods that were coming from the north, and the forge was after stuff that was coming from Eastwatch, which is to the southeast, and a good couple of days. And that was stuff that Darren's character picked up for you all.
Should we... I mean, if we went to Eastwatch with that wreck... Darren's plans.
Yeah, can do. Can pick that up again.
Yeah, I mean, he did bring it to your attention. He wanted to go and deal with it.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn.
Well, he's passed out, so I suppose we could go and start.
I wouldn't mind seeing if I could get like a improvement of some kind on this great big sword of mine. Seeing if I could improve it or not.
Currently, no, because you have not upgraded the forge yet.
How much would that cost?
It's 500 gold to get it up to tier 1. At which point... Well, here's the thing. Currently, it will only give you items from the player's handbook. Straight up. Weapons and armor-wise. If you get it up to tier 1, there are chances every session that new items will become available. So, he might have made a flaming greatsword 1 week. Or he might have made a vampiric greatsword or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you've given improvements to his forge.
Yeah.
Also, when it's tier 1, if you have, say, a +1 longsword, and obviously you wielding a great sword, not your kind of thing, you can pay him a fixed amount of gold, wait a couple of days, and he will transfer the enchantment over. He'll try and reforge that longsword into your greatsword. Or into a greatsword using some other bits. And it's the same with all the other buildings in town as well.
I kind of want to see what's going on in Spider's Fangs.
How did I know
go
you
meet
all
some
want to check
Edgelords.
out the spider's fangs?
Yeah, we're raging drunk and we go to the road to the spider's fangs. It's what
It's
you
a
do.
very good plan.
It's like with Wickham. You pre-drink in the Falcon, and then when you get drunk, you go across to the lope, the antelope.
Fair enough then. You guys should be able to move your tokens on the board.
I couldn't earlier.
Nope.
Nope.
They're not your
Nope.
tokens. They should be set as your
No.
tokens.
I can't move.
Oh, why is it not set them? Let's try this again, shall we? Technical difficulties.
But yeah, I can.
I'm guessing, Christie, you renamed yourself to Carl Ree.
Yeah, just because Christie doesn't really sound like a halfling name. Sounds a bit too posh.
No, that's fine. Right, I need to make a adjustment on this map then really quick.
There we go.
Draw shape. Stretch the doggy's iron leg, but that'll do. Right, so you guys enter the Spider's Fang. It is not as extravagant as the Carpenter's Arms, whereas the Carpenter's Arms is like a proper Weatherspoons style of bar. Just put it in that kind of perspective. You know, it's nice and clean, everything's well kept. To an extent, the Spider's Fangs is a little bit more dingy.
It's like the difference between Diagon Alley and Nocturne Alley.
Pretty much, yeah. Only not as necrotic and evil. It appears that Balasaar is quite happily staying at the Carpenter's Arms for now.
Don't do spiders.
Oh, that's great. I like that. Why is Balasaar coming? He's scared of spiders.
Why does it have to be
Otherwise.
follow the spiders?
So, yeah, I mean, you guys go in. As soon as the door opens, someone really seems to take notice of you. The barkeep is a dark elf. He's got white, silver hair. He's got very black skin, almost as if it's midnight itself on his flesh. And he's just sitting there happily cleaning up a wine glass, and he's checking it against the candle to make sure the smudges are removed.
That's a very sort of dark bar.
Yeah, I mean, it's not dark. It's to the point of it's murky and smoke-filled, and everyone's a bit untrustworthy. It's just not as well kept as the Carpenter's Arms. I am trying to think of...
I was going to say I'll go to
drink
like,
here,
the bar.
lads.
Okay, as you approach the bar, Jack, the barman puts the glass on the counter behind him and says, welcome to the Spider's Fangs. What can I get for you, sir?
Here again. Go for it.
Beer is fine. Beer is perfectly fine. He pulls out a tanker from underneath and he taps the keg from behind and just places the keg in front of you and says, that will be 5 silver, please.
Pricey.
Yeah, it's 5 silver pieces for a pint.
Alright, cool. I'll kind of begrudgingly give him 5.
He sits there and counts it and thanks you very much and drops it straight in the counter. And he carries on going about his work up and down a bar. Christie, Adam, you guys going to do anything in here?
I want to see if there's anyone I recognise in here.
I was going to say, I quite fancy to see if I can play some cards. If there's anybody about.
Oh, playing a card game in a role-playing game with dice. About to get super meta. No, everyone seems like to be farming folk that just want a quiet night for the time being, whereas a couple of times it's quite rowdy and full of dwarves. This place has got a mix of everybody else and everything's quite hushed and quite quiet.
Farming folk, you say?
Yeah, but they just want a nice quiet place. They're smoking pipes, they're having a pint of cider.
There's
of them
me
having a
just
glass of
rubbing
wine.
my fingers together like, who can I black away from their farm today?
Well, if you want to hoodwink anyone, I don't mind pretending to be a child.
Most people think you are a child. It's become quite a staple around town.
It's like this could be the...
A child hanging around with 4 grown men.
3 men and a baby.
Well looked after.
Also armoured.
Yeah. Also
Armed to the
have-
teeth.
I'd go and have a nosy at the job board.
Okay, the job board is, for your reference, where Chris is. It actually has the message board sign on it. And like I said, it's still got the things on there from yesterday. So, Eastwatch, Madison and Hague were looking for people. The Forge is embroiled in all this as well. He wants to know where his supplies have come, where they've gone, because they should have been here a month ago, and he's getting quite insistent they get here now. So he wants to know where they are, and if you find them, to bring them to him.
Well, we could do that while we're going to Eastwatch.
That is an Eastwatch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an Eastwatch problem.
Did the mayor give Darren anything?
I'm trying to remember. I'm going through my notes. I believe he was inquiring about the goblin attacks to the north at the time and the goods that were coming from the north as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. That's what I mean. The mayor didn't give any like maps or anything like that, or
No. He just said
No,
like
no.
the companies were Madison and Hague and the blacksmith in town.
yeah, no, that's fine. I was
So-
gonna say if not, I was gonna roll to see if I could steal it off him as he was passed out.
So we've done the goblin attack in the north, and we've done the thing with the dragons.
Yep.
Yep.
Currently there's Eastwatch or to the north.
I know we have to go to Eastwatch, but the North lead was from dragons. Had news from the dragons.
It's up to you guys. Night is beginning to fall though. The lamplighters are working their train and some people are heading off home.
Why don't we go up towards the north, and if it starts getting too dark, we can stop off at the farm. If
Yeah.
that's in the north.
Take two.
There is no way you're getting your hands on that farm, Adam, I can tell you now.
I'm gonna get it.
And they can stop off at Adam's farm.
Adam's farm's to the east.
East,
Yeah.
not to the
If
north.
that's towards Eastwatch.
Actually, I will bring you guys over to this new screen. We have a new world map.
Christie Farm.
Yep,
I'll
that's
take
where
a
your
peek,
farm
please,
is.
Bob.
There's Adam's farmstead, well, there's the Fatal Farmstead. The tower represents where Earthwall is. And the rubbish drawn tent, which is a haphazard drawing, is where the Turneroth clan camp was.
And whereabouts do we have to head north? Is it northwest or northeast?
It's somewhere off to the north. The map doesn't go all the way that far.
Yeah.
Yep. Oops.
Well, surely we're better to sleep the night and start off in the morning. That would be my theory anyway.
It's a sound theory.
Yep, I was going to say that as well.
I kind of want to just head off.
Yeah, same.
How far to the north in sort of days travel is it?
Let's have a look, see. Let me go to the old map, just for reference, because I know how far it was on there. Where are we? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. About a day and a half at a stretch. Depending on how often you get held up.
Well, if we go to the farm to get the sort of half day's travel out of the way.
Yeah, you can get to the farm literally in under an hour.
Travelling around at night, we're less likely to be spotted.
To be fair, it's not like you're on the run from anyone anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind travelling at night.
Yeah, I mean, at a normal pace, you guys can cover 24 miles. So, fast pace, you can cover 30 miles.
I'm not for going
Let's
now.
head
It's
north
not-
then.
Yeah. Just head off.
Alright then, who's going to be leading the party north?
I guess I can.
Okay. Give me a second. So, just so we have a point of reference. Whoops. There we go. Right. You all can have control over the Adam token, which now represents the party. Which is rather awesome. Adam, could you give me a survival check, please?
Survival.
Actually, let's make this at a disadvantage as well, as you are at night. So finding things are going to be a lot harder. Hey, you want to roll me another one for a disadvantage?
Jesus.
Rip.
Right opposite ends.
Okay, you guys go way off course.
So we're basically heading to my farm instead of the farm I'm meant to be going to.
Roll me 1d8.
Roll 1d8. 4.
Yeah, pretty much after a while, Adam, you sort of come up to Farmstead, and it does seem very, very familiar.
Well, either farm looks familiar at this point.
Oh no, very, very familiar. Almost like you were here yesterday.
I might just be visiting how my farm's doing. I thought I'd sort of just take a detour, you know.
Over a river.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even realise. Incidentally, the river is not a mile
River's
wide.
not there.
I'll point that out now, by the way. The river's not actually a mile wide. It's just that's where the path is, and it's the dominant feature of that tile.
Yeah.
It's also for people at home that are looking at it and go like, Jesus, that's a huge river. It's not that big. It's certainly a big river, but it's not that big. Anyways, so yeah, you've ended up at your farmstead. Would you like to roll me, please, 1d8?
One.
Okay, as you're sort of wandering through and everything else, you can hear something coming at you through the wheat and the barley, which is almost ready to come down and get harvested.
Something almost ready to come down and get harvested.
No. There is something coming at you through the wheat, which is ready for harvest.
Can
I need to throw you guys onto this map.
I do a perception check?
Yes, you can.
That ain't a bad perception check.
It ain't bad at all. Right, give me a second whilst I get your characters across.
Can't tell which way north is, but can see perfectly good when it comes to accounts.
It's a child of the corn. Or aliens, one or the other.
This is where you're all going to find out the secret of the farm. It's just full of goblins. That's what I got as worries.
Right, move you guys down to this end. And I need to put on... a couple of these guys. Right. I've forgotten how to do a hidden roll now. Oh, that was it. Slash DM roll 1d4. Okay, sweet. So I actually got the right amount on. So yeah, if you guys want to position yourselves how you want to be, you should all have control over your tokens. Yeah. And Adam, you spot 3 very hungry looking wolves.
Hey,
That
dinner!
is.
I
The
have
3 reactions.
Oh, puppies, dinner!
I will admit, I like Christie's reaction even more. Puppies!
I'm not gonna hurt them. Why do they need hurting?
Well, this makes things interesting. Okay. So, in that case then, can I have initiatives, please?
Meh.
Oh, I have the highest.
Indeed you do. I need to add a label for the wolves. Need to add them in. And need to do their roll.
We all got pretty decent rolls
I, however, did not.
compared to the wolves.
You guys were well
AKA
aware of the
didn't-
wolves before
AKA
even they were.
They're just like, you smell something?
So, on that note, Christie, it's your go.
I sort of go ahead before anyone can draw their swords, because I'm not having you hurt the fluffies. Unless they're actually going to do something to you. Can I use my animal handling?
Yeah, you can
See
use your animal
whether I
handling,
can
try
get
and
them
calm
to
them down.
go away.
A 12. You try and coax them with however you're trying to do it. I assume you're sitting there going, good puppy?
Fluff, fluff.
Yeah, they don't seem phased by it at all.
But they're fluffy.
They may be fluffy, but they're not phased by you going fluffy. And that's what you're doing, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not going to hurt them.
We shall see. Adam, it's your go.
Right, I'm going to intimidate them.
It's all of you now.
This is
Just
going
a
to be good.
small child can fluff.
I'm just going to
Yeah, you let out this shout, but the wolves don't seem all that phased.
And then I'd charge at the nearest one, which would be this one, and clobber it.
Got it? Make your swing, sir.
No.
Hang on. I get to re-roll that with my ability.
I'd say that
Or
versus
is that
AC
just
is your
some
attack
damage?
roll. There's only damage rolls.
Oh, god damn it.
So you swing wide,
Yay!
Like, way
monstrously wide. The wolf manages to jump out of the way at the last second and starts snarling and gnashing its teeth at you. Seems to think it can have you. Okay, Bösar.
Right. I don't know if I want to kill him or not.
Sit there and watch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like slowly walk towards, like I'm gonna walk in front of Christie, like slowly, and like draw my weapon, but I'm not gonna swing. I might do an intimidate, and try and intimidate them as well.
Okay then. You want to give me an intimidation check?
Oh, this is gonna be good. We're gonna get another like squeak. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you let out a shout, but the wolves again don't seem all that phased.
Not very good at intimidating things, am I?
No.
Jeez, man.
Stick to what you're good at and just swing that axe.
That sounds like a pop song.
Swing that axe.
Yes, with the axe.
We could probably make it a song. Right, Balasaar, it's your go.
Warhammer. In the face.
Fun.
This one.
Too tired for this.
Oop.
Bearing in mind, you guys have been awake for like nearly all day now.
18.
18 versus AC is a hit. And they do take a significant amount of damage. But he's still standing.
Just about.
Yeah. Your hammer lands it. You hear the snap of ribs, but it's not done yet. And now it's their go.
Snap, snap.
This one takes a 5-foot step. This one, how can it move? Yeah, it can move to there quite happily. Right, Adam.
Hello.
2 of them will take a snap at you.
I love the fact that Chris whacks one over the head. And
Yeah.
I get both of them attacking me. Wolf logic right there.
Right, what am I after?
Guess you're just more fleshy than a Dragonborn.
And worse still, they
yes.
get advantage.
How the hell do they get advantage?
Because they have a trait called Pack Tactics. Get advantage on attack rolls on a creature so long as it's within 5 feet of an ally.
God damn it.
So, I believe 22 is a hit.
Yep.
Right then. I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Normally I just do the straight up damage, but let's go for the roll damage. See what we get.
Okay.
Double ones.
Take 4 points of
Hey,
damage.
guys.
As the D4s betray me. Right, the second one also takes a snap at you. There's a way of doing keep one, but I can't remember how to do it. I really can't. I should note it down somewhere, or make it a macro. So, is a 19 a hit? I think it is.
Yep.
Fantastic. And it
Come on,
bites
roll
in,
that
deals
snake.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
Gets in nice and deep into your arm. And Chris, the one that comes around, jumps on you from the flank. And it too gets advantage thanks to Pack Tactics.
Yeah, 19 hits anyway.
And
Ow.
take a full 10 points of damage.
Ow.
Gets
I'm
the
down to
jugular.
3.
And that is their go over.
We'll wait till my turn comes around again.
Do I get to use my new sound files?
You do.
Yay! Right, Christie, it's all go. Your
I'm
allies
gonna-
are being mauled.
I'm gonna run ahead and I'm gonna use animal handling again because I refuse to hurt fluffies.
Those fluffies isn't gonna last much longer, I'll tell you that much right now.
Well, you can hurt them, but I want one. I'm going to love them and care for them and call them fluffy.
If
Fair
you
enough.
manage to
I can't
tame-
move.
You need to click the arrow icon on the left on that toolbar.
There we go. Yeah.
If
There
you
we go.
manage to tame one, it won't be alive long.
No, but
The other thing that's come to mind, Christie's character's now just gone, oh my, what a cute little bunny rabbit.
Pretty much.
I said last week. Animal handling.
Oh god. It just
It
gets
ain't gonna be
worse and
fluffy
worse.
for long. I'm gonna make him extra crispy.
No.
Well, certainly, Christie, your animal handling doesn't work. Dale. Especially the one that I assume you were going for was the one that's on Chris. Yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's
Yeah. It's quite happily
in my
enjoying...
throat and you're trying to tickle its chin.
Yeah, it's quite
It is
happily enjoying dragon meat. Alright, go on, Adam, it's your go.
Right, I'm gonna use my second wind.
Okay, you want to click on it so that everybody can see? There we go. So you heal for 9 hit points.
Which is basically me back up to full. And I'm gonna clobber the top one.
Okay.
Do I need that one? Oh yes.
Oh my god.
You should not have hit me.
You know, the revenge cam. This is all I can see is just revenge cam mode. This thing's got to take a snap, missed, and you just smacked it clean in half. Right, would you roll for me, please? 1d20, because we need to do your critical damage.
Roll 1d20. 13.
Right, give me a second. Somewhere should be lingering damage. Can't find it.
It's not gonna need lingering damage, it's dead.
No, but it's nice to know what you've actually done physically. I think a 13 is like you've broken its leg or something like that.
I was not let puppy after it snapped at me. It's like, no.
I cannot find it now.
No.
That's irritating.
Down, doggy.
Where is it? It's in here somewhere. See, this is how prepared I am. I'm as prepared as people were when they went to the Black Temple.
They're not prepared.
Yeah, not prepared. Anyways, I think I found it.
In case of emergency, break glass.
Case of emergency, get Illidan. No, I can't see. Oh, there we go. Lingering damage. What'd you get? 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a horrible scar. So, you know, you really land that blow deep. You sort of cave in its skull. Its eye pops out, blood and guts everywhere. And feel very proud of yourself. As Bösar, it is your go.
Right, yeah, I'm just gonna go in now, because they've clearly made their intentions clear. I'll dual wield the, or no, I'll just two-hand the Warhammer and kind of like upwards. Yeah, do an upwards and try and knock it back while fucking its life up.
Okay, then make that attack roll for me.
Yeah.
$20.
20 is a solid hit. Your Warhammer comes straight up, smacks it in the jaw, and actually kills it outright.
Hey.
Gets that magic spot when you uppercut someone in the jaw and takes them out entirely. Which is pretty awesome. So it kills over dead, and now it's Balasaar's go. So all these walls are dying around it.
I can win for a start.
Okay, you regain 5 hit
nothing.
points.
HP change, please. No, not 3. Doesn't like the number pad for some reason.
1, 2, 5. 3, sir.
And hammer. There's no point in me using my breath yet.
Oh, I don't get to use my new sound file.
Not yet.
Maybe later on. Yeah, a 17 is a solid hit, and I think that's enough to kill it. Is that one hit? No, that one wasn't hit, was it?
No, the one that was it was the one that I went for.
Yeah. So it's still standing. It takes a solid blow, though. It's whimpering in pain. It's not in the best of shapes.
Give Christie some hope to maybe tame it.
Well, it is going to take one final hurrah at lashing out. Sadly, though, does not get its pack tactics because it has no allies within 5 feet that are capable of assisting. So it snaps at you, Chris, but it doesn't seem to get much from its wounds. And now it's Calry. What are you gonna do, Christie?
Well, I'm going to try animal handling again because I've just refused to.
You refuse to let the wolf die.
Yes. Not let any fluffies die. I can help.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Critical on the last one.
The immense pain and you trying to coddle it and protect it, it calms right down. It goes from snarling beast to wounded puppy. Essentially.
I'm going to love it and care for it.
I would love it
Before
and
having
pet him
killed
and
it.
squeeze him.
Yeah.
Don't squeeze too hard, it might pop. So yeah, congratulations, the encounter is over.
I want to skin these.
No, not in front of Fluffy.
Yeah, right in front of Fluffy.
Not in front of Fluffy.
It's like, you see this one? Was this your mum?
Adam is officially a psychopath.
To be
And
fair,
there's
I was
also the one that
expecting-
shot Bandy.
Oh god.
Alright, where's that one? Right, there we go. So, Christie, you can have control over that wolf token.
Where is it? Oh, the wolf token. Yay!
You can move it back to the board and put it on top of your character or whatever.
Yep.
He is critically injured. I will say that much.
Then I shall love him.
Fair enough, then. He is going to need some medical care between now and
Yeah.
whatever comes next.
Do I have anything in my pack?
I believe you have an explorer's kit, so you got some rope, hammer, pitons. Essentially, like anything you would have as an explorer. Bedroll.
What's actually wrong with him?
Severe case of hammer to the spine. Dragonborn Warhammeritis.
I don't know what to do now.
There was a check you can do. Not that I'm actually trying to heal it, but there is a check.
There we go, you should be able to see its health bar now.
Yeah.
That's how much pain it's in.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
Right, what are you doing, Chris? Like, tending to its wounds?
Yeah, might as well.
As soon as you go near it, it snarls and starts not really lashing out, but it gets very defensive.
Oh, no. That.
Think house cat when you've given it the pill. Just doesn't want to be your friend for the next 5 minutes.
Well, I can't treat it. I just wrap it back up into one piece.
Maybe it would be better to put it down. It's in that much pain.
Dragon breath.
Wow.
Really?
Why not? You wanted to use your sound effect.
I'm not happy to wait for it and use it later.
It tried to snap at me. It's self-defense. It's coming right for us.
Okay then, I'm afraid, Chrissy, you're going to have to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
I should do one for the wolf.
I missed
Right,
you.
so you take 4 points of lightning damage. And the wolf does bite the dust.
Oh. What have you got to buy me a fluffy somewhere along the line?
I can give you a nice coat.
No, we can't bury them.
What are you on about? This is dinner.
I'm a vegan.
When have we gone to like the Far East now? We're eating dog.
Hey, it's good food. Wolf.
Wolf and the
Better
bush
than
chip.
starving. It's better than starving.
The thing is, though,
I
you
just
guys
said-
really aren't starving because you have been in the pub.
Yeah, but when you think about it, we've got food prepared here.
It's tenderised, but I wouldn't say it was prepared.
Well, so is the grass. Like I say, I'm vegan.
One of them is partially cooked already.
Yeah, okay. I just had to make sure for a second I didn't put Christie's character with the X. So, yeah. That was a thing.
Yep.
So that's a thing. So what do you guys do for the night then?
That's basically the farm.
Well, we should head to my farm.
Wow, who's marked bleeding for?
Jax. I think his headset's on the floor.
We could head to my farm. Since we're pretty much at it.
Day the night, and then
Okay then, so this gives us a chance for some inspiration. And for you to earn some inspiration. So, as a thing on the show, also, can someone let Jack know in some way that I've got him on mute so I can't hear anything he's saying? Until the echo stopped.
Hello? Yeah, it stopped.
Okay, let me unmute him then. There we go.
Sorry about that.
That's right. Right, so yeah, to get inspiration, so you guys can have, this is a rule for you all to know. So since you're going to be taking a long rest at this point, because it is getting quite late, it's very late now actually, the stars have come out and everything looks peaceful in the midnight, you can set up a scene for us to see as viewers. It could be a solo vignette, it could be something that's happening now, it could be something in your past. So in Christie's case, the reason for not attacking the wolf, you could have a story displaying that. The character that does that will gain inspiration. Any other players, so you chaps, can ask a question about the scene. You can ask like Christie's feelings, what's going on, and something like that. And if she chooses, she can give you inspiration as well.
Can you have more than one inspiration?
No.
Then I have no need for any of this then.
But inspiration does allow you to take advantage on a D20 roll. So you can use it to offset disadvantage. Or give yourself advantage when you need it most. So, you guys going to see for the night? Did you guys want to set up a scene?
yeah, I don't mind if somebody else has stuff.
In that case then, Christie, take it away.
What am I doing? Explaining the backstory?
You can explain a bit about your backstory. You can even do something that's happening now, like you're burying the wolves, as an example.
Yeah, well, we'll go and bury the wolves. Not having any of the fluff.
Fair enough then, so you take your time digging the hole. Like, what's your character doing in all this? You know, describe it as if it was a scene from a TV show.
I'm trying to think. How far are we away from the farm?
Not that far, probably about a couple of minutes.
Okay, well, I go inside and go and get a blanket and a shovel and begin to wrap them up in the blanket and start shoveling where they are. And I look around and the others are all stood looking at me as if to say, what the hell is she doing? I say, you guys can all go in if you like. I'm just gonna stay out here and do this until they're buried.
Alright, don't forget to bring the blanket back.
No, the blankets to wrap them up in. Blankets to wrap them up in. They get all wrapped up.
I just
It's
head
like
back
a
to
great
my
big.
farm.
It's like a great big like double duvet sort of sheet kind
Yeah.
of thing. And I roll them in. I roll them into the hole and put the sheet over the top, and then start burying them back again. And then ask if there's any flowers about that they can see, even if they're just wildflowers.
You can always give me a perception check for flowers.
But this probably sounds so girly, doesn't it?
Or nature.
I'm
No, it's
literally-
perception because you're trying to see.
Perception. There we go.
Yeah, you find a nice patch of wildflowers. There's a couple of poppies, oxeye daisy.
I go and sort of collect them up and tie the stems together and go back to the grave and sort of mutter something and put the flowers on the grave. And I'm guessing all the others have either got in or are staring at me from outside the house thinking, what the hell is she doing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can give yourself
Where-
some inspiration.
There we go. Where do I do that?
That is a very good question. Let me throw it
It's
up.
on the cool bit, and you just tick the inspiration box.
Where is it? On the...
To the right of
Cool.
strength. Cool.
Yeah, call
Oh.
page and an inspiration. If you click it, it'll put in the and from Dungeons and Dragons.
Cool. Yeah, call page, and then...
I've already
Right
put it in
next
for
to
you,
the-
so where that and is now. It's like a D&D
Yeah.
and.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, if you click that, that will put it in for you, so you know you have inspiration when you look at your character sheet.
Okay. Yep. Okay, yep, that's all done.
Awesome, right.
There we go.
How long have we been playing now? I didn't actually start a timer. It's terrible of me, I know. I want to say
I think it's been 45 minutes.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll take our first break here, and then we shall move on into part 2. So be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and that YouTube jazz, and we'll see you for part 2.